What's up, nail friends? Today I'm going to show you how to achieve natural looking baby boomers in hard gel. So let's get started. To start, I'm prepping the nails and I'm going to use acid-free primer from Egoista. Then I'm going to apply a form. First I need to cut it to fit my thumb. The reason is so that both the side walls of your natural nail will have a form under it, making it much easier to sculpt a nail. For the natural white, I'm using Egoista's Builder Gel in Snow White. For the gel brush I'm using, it's Egoista's gel brush. I really like this brush. I found most of Egoista's hard gels to have a really thick viscosity, making it a lot easier as an acrylic tech to transition into a hard gel tech. So what I'm just doing here is applying a thin layer onto the form, and I'm just trying to create my base. Remember that this base does not need to be perfect, it's just for creating the general shape and length. Before curing this base, I'm just making sure to get nice and close into those sidewalls. I put that tip into the light to cure, and now I'm grabbing Egoista's Classic Clear, and I'm just going to be applying this on the nail bed. Make sure to get nice and close to the cuticle area without touching the skin. And I'm just dragging this down the nail and giving that a cure. After that was cured, I took it out of the light and cleansed it. Now I'm taking a 100 to 180 grit hand file and making sure to get a nice shape, and then I'm going to go over the whole nail and make sure it's nice and even. These are the steps I take when doing any kind of enhancement. I like to make sure that I get my shape as perfect as I can before starting. That way I have less finish filing to do in the end. After that's been filed and shaped, I'm just cleansed the nail. And now I'm building up that white with the Snow White again, and I'm just going over top of the color I already did and sort of feathering this up the nail plate. Make sure you go around the tip and try to make it nice and even. Because of the thick viscosity, it was really easy to float around and get it nice and even. For the cover pink in this Babyboomer design, I'm using Tender Rose. I'm applying a blob of Tender Rose on the nail bed, and then I'm sort of pushing it up towards the cuticle area and again avoid the skin. Because of the thick viscosity, this had no running into the cuticles and it self-leveled super slowly, which made it a lot easier for me being an acrylic tech. Once I've got all that gel on, I've now wiped my brush off, and now I'm just pulling that color over top of the white ever so slightly and gently. To help even out the self-level, I'm just flipping my thumb upside down before curing it. So now I'm coming back in with a big blob of the Builder Clear. I've placed it near the cuticle area, and then I'm just pulling it down the nail. This is just my slip layer. The slip layer is there to help your big blob of Builder Gel go where it's supposed to go. So I'm just using my brush to float the gel from one side to the other. This helps it evenly cover the nail while creating thickness right in the center where you're going to want your apex. Once I got the whole nail covered, I'm flipping my thumb upside down, picking up some Builder Gel, and creating my apex underneath the nail. I flip the hand back over and even that back out. Then I flip the thumb back over to help it completely self-level without running anywhere. Another great thing about Egoista's Builder Gels is there is zero heat spike. After that's been cured, I've cleansed the nail, and now I'm taking a fine sanding band and just debulking the nail around the cuticle area and trying to even this out before I hand file, just to make it a little bit easier. Now I'm taking my 100 to 180 grit hand file, and I'm just going over top of this nail, trying to even it out, and going down the side walls to create a tapered square look. And then I'm going up and down at the free edge to create that nice sharp square. and back around the side walls until I have the shape I want. I'm also trying to get rid of any lumps and bumps and make sure that the surface area is nice and even. After finished filing, I wiped off all the dust, washed the hands, and cleansed the nail, and now I'm applying Egoista's rubber top coat over top of that nail. Give that a full cure, and here is how that nail turned out, and I did the rest of them. So I hope you guys like this tutorial. This is actually my first time doing hard gel on myself. So I hope you guys like this video. Let me know down below what you'd like to see next, and check back for more hard gel tutorials. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to share, like, comment, and subscribe. Keep your nails long and your glitter strong.